Ray Wilkins died in 2018 at just 61 years old, and how he lived was truly heartbreaking. The former England captain and Chelsea legend suffered a cardiac arrest that led to a fall, leaving him in an induced coma before passing away just a week later. But behind this tragic end was a life filled with incredible achievements that made him one of football's most beloved figures. Known by his nickname Butch, Wilkins was a footballing prodigy who made his Chelsea debut in October 1973 at just 17 years old. What made this even more remarkable was that he became Chelsea's youngest ever captain at age 18, leading the club during one of its most difficult periods. The timing of his breakthrough was particularly challenging as he joined a team that was being dismantled after a successful cup-winning era, with experienced players departing and leaving young talents to carry the burden. Despite the team's relegation in the 1974-75 season, his leadership and exceptional passing ability shone through as he helped guide a young Chelsea side back to the top flight just 2 years later. His performances during this difficult period were nothing short of inspiring, as he shouldered responsibility far beyond his years while maintaining the standards expected at Stamford Bridge. His talent was undeniable. Wilkins won back-to-back Chelsea Player of the Year awards in 1976 and 1977, showcasing his incredible range and accuracy of passing that created countless opportunities for his teammates. His vision on the pitch was extraordinary, able to pick out passes that others couldn't even see, making him the creative heartbeat of the team. Even while playing in the second division, his abilities were so impressive that he was called up to the England national team in 1976. This was almost unheard of at the time, proving just how special a player he was and how his talent transcended divisions. In 1979, Manchester United recognised his quality and signed him for a then club record Chelsea fee of $825,000. At United, he was regarded as the team's on-field brain, orchestrating play with his intelligent passing and tactical awareness. His 5 seasons at Old Trafford established him as one of the most respected midfielders in English football. His career then took him across Europe to some of the most prestigious clubs, including AC Milan and Paris Saint-Germain, where he continued to showcase his exceptional abilities on the continental stage. If you're enjoying learning about Ray Wilkins' incredible journey, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our football stories. But it was perhaps at Rangers in Scotland where Wilkins enjoyed some of his greatest success as a player. He won 2 Scottish Premier Division titles and a Scottish League Cup, proving his winning mentality at every level. His time in Scotland showed his adaptability and determination to succeed wherever football took him. Internationally, his achievements were equally impressive, earning 84 caps for England between 1976 and 1986. He had the honour of captaining his country on 10 occasions and represented England at major tournaments, including UEFA Euro 1980 and the FIFA World Cups in 1982 and 1986. These international appearances cemented his status as one of England's most reliable and respected players during a golden era for the national team. After hanging up his boots at the remarkable age of 40, Wilkins seamlessly transitioned into coaching. His playing career had lasted over 2 decades, a testament to his professionalism and dedication to maintaining peak physical condition. He took on management roles at Queen's Park Rangers and Fulham, where he began to develop his tactical knowledge and leadership skills from the sideline. He even managed the Jordan national team at the 2015 AFC Asian Cup, showing his willingness to take on challenges in different parts of the world and share his vast football knowledge. However, his most notable coaching achievements came during his 2 periods as assistant manager at Chelsea. His first stint was from 1999 to 2000, but it was his second period from September 2008 to November 2010 that truly showcased his coaching abilities. Working under managers Luis Felipe Scolari, Guus Hiddink and Carlo Ancelotti, Wilkins helped Chelsea achieve a Premier League and FA Cup double. His tactical knowledge and ability to connect with players made him an invaluable part of the coaching setup. Players and staff alike respected his input and valued his experience from his playing days. However, the pressure of elite football had taken its toll from early in his career. The immense responsibility of captaining Chelsea at just 18 years old during such a turbulent period for the club led him to take medication like Valium to cope with the burden. This was the beginning of a long battle with depression that would shadow much of his life. The weight of expectation and the need to perform at the highest level while dealing with the club's financial difficulties created an environment where a teenager felt overwhelmed and had to seek chemical help to manage. The unexpected nature of his sacking from Chelsea in November 2010 hit him particularly hard. He later described this period as his darkest time, saying it caused him to slip into a deep hole. This professional rejection, coming after such a successful period where he had helped the club win major trophies, triggered a deeper spiral into depression. The timing made it even more devastating, as he had given everything to help the club succeed, only to be dismissed without warning. The depression became linked with alcoholism in what he described as a vicious cycle. He was tragically honest about this connection, stating that the alcohol fueled depression and vice versa, with the two problems feeding off each other in a destructive pattern that became increasingly difficult to break. This led to two very public drink driving convictions that brought shame and legal consequences that affected both his personal and professional reputation. His first conviction came in 2013, when police found him slumped over his car's steering wheel, unable to stand up straight due to intoxication. This resulted in a 3-year driving ban and marked the beginning of his public struggles with alcohol becoming visible to the wider world. The second incident in July 2016 was even more serious, as he was caught driving while 3 times over the legal limit, with a member of the public witnessing him driving erratically and drinking from a bottle behind the wheel. This led to a 4-year driving ban and brought his problems into sharp focus. Following this second conviction, Wilkins made a brave public admission in court, stating that he was an alcoholic and that abstinence was the only way he could cure the situation. He recognised that his drinking had reached a point where it was endangering not only himself, but innocent members of the public. With the support of his family, particularly his wife Jackie, he sought help at the Sporting Chance Clinic, recognising the danger he posed to others and the pain he was causing his loved ones. Adding to his struggles was ulcerative colitis, a chronic bowel disease he had lived with since 1990. He only revealed this condition publicly in 2014 to counter persistent rumours that his sometimes unwell appearance in the dugout was due to drinking problems. During one severe bout of the illness, he was hospitalised for 12 days and lost 2.5 stone in weight. At one point, surgeons even considered removing his colon, though he was able to avoid this. In his final months, Wilkins had undergone a double heart bypass operation, showing that his health was already fragile. On March 28, 2018, he suffered the cardiac arrest that would ultimately lead to his death. The fall that followed caused a head injury, resulting in him being placed in an induced coma at St George's Hospital in Tooting, London. Despite all his personal struggles, Ray Wilkins was universally remembered as a gentleman of the game. Gary Lineker described him as a wonderful footballer and a delightful man, while others consistently called him a true gentleman and a bloody nice bloke. His personal battles never diminished his innate kindness or the respect he commanded from peers across the football world. Former teammates, opponents, and colleagues all shared similar stories of his warmth, humility, and genuine care for others. What made Wilkins truly special was his courage to be vulnerable. By speaking openly about his use of Valium, his battles with depression, and his public admission of alcoholism, he used his platform to foster important conversations about mental health in sport. His honesty helped destigmatize these issues within professional football and beyond, paving the way for other players to speak about their own struggles without fear of judgment or career damage. His willingness to discuss these deeply personal matters showed incredible bravery, especially considering the traditional culture of football where showing weakness was often seen as unacceptable. He understood that his status as a respected former player gave him a unique opportunity to help others facing similar challenges. His legacy extends far beyond trophies and titles. At his memorial service, held on May the 1st at St. Luke's Church in Chelsea, his son delivered a speech that openly addressed his father's struggles, continuing the vital conversation that Wilkins had championed throughout his later years. This continuation of his message showed how his impact extended beyond his own lifetime and into the next generation. His wife Jackie was honoured as the guest at the FA Cup final between Chelsea and Manchester United, where she presented the trophy to the winning captain. This gesture beautifully connected his legacy to the sport he loved while acknowledging the woman who had stood by him through his darkest moments. Ray Wilkins showed that even at the pinnacle of success, people can face invisible battles with mental health and addiction. His life demonstrated that professional achievement and personal struggle can coexist, and that seeking help is a sign of strength rather than weakness. His story became a powerful example of public triumph and private resilience, proving that speaking out about these struggles can help others facing similar challenges feel less alone. The football community lost not just a talented player and coach, but a man who used his experiences to help others. His contributions to the conversation around mental health in sport continue to resonate today, making him a pioneer in breaking down barriers and encouraging openness about these critical issues. Make sure to subscribe for more incredible football stories that go beyond what you see on the pitch. And let us know in the comments which football legend you'd like us to cover next.